Hello, 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 everybody. Ah, look at this. Why am I breaking out everywhere? Got a big pimple. I know I have to point it out, but two in a row. That's not like me. Must be stressed. Because I don't really break. I don't know. I'll get like random ones, but this one just was like this huge thing that grew on my face. I have to point it out. Stop it. Because look, I'm going to be turned this way reading, and look at that big thing. It's huge. It's horrible. I was gonna put like some stuff over it to cover it, but I'm like, you know what? I have OCD about doing that because I'd rather just who cares look at it rather than put crap on it and then it just I feel like it takes longer for it to heal then. If you put stuff over it, then it's just gonna irritate it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like whatever. You guys can see it. Hi. Um hi yeah, so yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, this one is for sure. Are you kidding me? Anyway, hi Cicely, hi Saphira, Stanley, Libertario, Lavender, Sarah, Kikor, hey Londa, hey Slim, hey Amber, Diana, Deville. I have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Hi Debly. In Vancouver. Oh, really? Dang it. That's crazy. Hi, Nina. Thanks, Delaney. Millwood. I know. I just know I'm going to be turning this way to read. So I just wanted to make it so people see it. They know what it is. It's a new, I'm going to try. I'm probably only going to do it 2 hours because I kind of want to do my, after this, I kind of want to do the, whatchamacallit? Mugshots. I don't quite have enough ready to do the like the fun ones, like well, not the fun ones, the kind of crazy looking ones. But that's why I was like 7 minutes late because I started gathering them. But if I end this, if I could have like an hour getting ready, we could do that one. I have like the musicians and the celebrities at part two we could do, but I kind of want to do like one of the fun one. Or why do I keep saying fun? Because they're all kind of fun, like the crazy ones where there's just like so crazy people. Anyway, all right. So 366 is where we left off. Let me take a sip of my coffee real quick. No, I still have some of those. I should put that on real quick. What would be better, having that on or having this? Hold on, I have those patches. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put one on. There you go. Even though I don't know what looks worse, but at least it might heal it. Hold on. Forgot about that. I don't use them that much. I've only used them one other time when you told me, but like, it's not a thing that I remember because I don't really normally use them. I use them once. Hold on 1 second, guys. I don't know if any of them are big enough. Hold on. I don't know. I just feel like last time it didn't really do anything. I didn't see what it was doing, to be honest, but I'll try it. Hold on. Yeah, it's not even big enough. It's just getting so huge. There you go. Oh, shoot. Got it. There we go. Okay. I got it on. I put it in the wrong spot. I had to take it back off and put it back on again, so now it's not as sticky. Now what does it look like? It looks like, I don't know. It doesn't look as red. I got one of these on here. I never even had them. I don't know, Sarah, somebody told me about, or even Soul told me about them. They swore by them, and I never had to really use anything. And then that one time I got that, was it on my lip the one time a couple months ago? And I used it the only time I ever used one of these. I used it one time. I don't know. I just never think, do they just go away anyway? But oh, I mean, oh well, I'll use it. I didn't see the personally though, I didn't see that it did anything. All it did was it just stuck there, and I feel like it went away the same amount of time either way. I don't know. I know like you guys swear by them, but I didn't notice a big difference, but we'll see. Maybe with this big one it will. Okay. No, I just had this big freaking pimple, so now I have one of those patch these things next here that they swear by, which I just think are kind of pointless, but I'm gonna wear it because it doesn't make it as red, but it makes it look like, oh well, okay. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna read it for about 2 hours. I have over 100-page redacted, so I mean it'll be plenty. And then we'll see where we're at. Okay. And then hopefully you guys come over for this the mug shots. Those are fun. A lot of people didn't come over. Like a lot of you people, like, oh yeah, we'll come. Where were you? You didn't come, liars. I know I was saying had a blast. Oh shoot. Oh well. Well, my face was clean because I mean, it wasn't that long ago and wasn't right before, but I mean, it wasn't maybe like an hour. All I did since then was like eat dinner after I cleaned, washed my hair and stuff. I ate dinner and then I came up here and did the thumbnail. So it was pretty clean. I think it's all right. Um, I know, Mossane. So I still have hold on, I still have like part two celebrities, and I have the musicians, which are going to overlap with some of the celebrities. But I'm trying to, I wouldn't mind intermixing the next one, doing the crazy, like just like some crazy ones. I don't know. What do you think though? Because that I don't have quite ready. I could probably, like I said, get it ready in about an hour and have enough to do like a live. Um, or I have the other ones already. So I don't know. Okay. Let me take one more sip. Yeah, the crazy ones. There's this one guy with his one eyes, like, I don't know. What did he do? A lot, like, there's some people that are like murder people and stuff. I don't know. I was just kind of going through them real quick right before the live. I got like 10 of them ready. Um, and for I think all of them, I was going clicking on the articles because it's like, I want to know what these guys did. A lot of it's like violent stuff. But so it's a little more interesting. All the celebrities, all they do is DUI, 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 DUI. They all love to drive under the influence. So these little these next one, these the crazier ones are a little bit more intense. Their crimes. Um Hi, Bentley. DB Bentley in the house. And don't forget, if you guys want to help, I got some good things coming, but I need your help. And you know, I don't ask that much, but I want to I would like to keep getting some of this stuff when you see what I'm going to be getting. But I will need help if you guys want me to keep doing the new stuff. Well, I don't want to say it yet until I get them or until they're on their way. But if you guys want to, it'd be much help. Cash App, PayPal, and that's all I have. That's all I have right now. I didn't get a Venmo yet. I'm sorry, guys. I did start that poll for PayPal, but I don't think anybody even. Let me see if anybody did it. Uh, hmm, it's a poll. It's the poll. Uh, No, nobody. Oh, here, let me share. I'll share it once, and then maybe, yeah, right, all saying? But you don't have to do it through the pool. I think nobody did tell me if you had to do it through the Cash App, or if you have to, how do I say this? If you have to have the cash, what is it called? The PayPal cash to be able to do the in the poll. I'm just curious. Nobody checked for me. But you don't have to do it that way if you don't want. But I mean, I don't know. It's up to you guys. I mean, because if not, I'll probably this last batch will probably the last other thing I got will probably have to be the last, because I mean I'm actually starting to lose a lot off of it. Honestly, I know people like you're making it. No, I'm not anymore. Not off these. And it almost evens out, like, because you lose some and you make some, but for these ones, no. There's a lot available and they're so freaking expensive. And now it's just like eating my funds away. All right, hold on a second. I'm trying to share this pool. But at least if not, I mean, if you guys can't, that's fine, but at least we'll have some stuff. We'll have the stuff I ordered coming in at the least. But then I'll probably be it. Okay, so I'm trying to freaking not it for my channel, just it for Wade stuff. On my channel. I'm not. Hopefully, I'm making sense. I cannot get into my live right now, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, here it goes. Here's the poll thing, but I need somebody to check this for me. I don't know. I need to know if you have to have it in the PayPal cash to donate. If so, I'm not going to push for that because I know that's most people they don't have like you don't have that a lot. I can't even get it in mine. So if that's the case, I don't know. I don't if not, if you just could do it on PayPal, then it'll be worth sharing that because that's pretty cool. So I just need to know how that's set up. For me, it looks like I have to have it, but I don't know if it's because I started it. Does that make sense? Oh, thanks, Cassie. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you. Um, General? Huh? Where does the general keep his armies? Is this like a riddle? Armies. You should set a poll, show how much it is in the list. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, Robin. But I mean, it's a poll through PayPal because I don't think YouTube has that. So, but a lot of people don't have like, not everybody has PayPal. So, should I set up different pools for? I don't know. I couldn't find a Cash App pool, but that's what I'm doing, Rob, and that's what I just shared is the PayPal pool. It's just for this bat. It's going to be per order. I'm not going to do it for. Well, I don't. Of course, not for all of it because I don't have the total for all of it. But per order, when each order, how much it'll be. That's what I'm doing, Robin. Yeah, for each poll. So once then that gets done, I mean, once I get it and it gets done, then I'll do for the next one. But then then the next one, I won't be able to I'll have to wait to order it until I get it. Does that make sense? So I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but hopefully, because I mean, it's up to you. If not, I mean, I'll probably just go into another case, which is fine. But I just know there are people interested. It's just I would like to, but I mean, it won't. I I just won't be able to afford to keep doing it. But if we all pitch in to get it, just because this stuff is just crazy. And there's so much of it available that we can just keep getting a bunch of it. But since there's so much with this case, and it's so expensive, but like, yeah, I'm not. I wish I was rich. Okay. I don't even need my headphones. Hold on. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, it's Wade. It's Wade stuff. It's not the messages, but even with messages, there's still a ton of messages to order 5 years worth. But the messages are expensive too. So I mean, it could be either. I mean, we could order both, but what I'm talking about isn't messages. It's something else. The people who use your content shortly after you bought it should pay. Yeah, they won't though. They don't. Okay. I mean, I can't, nor do I like, can't ask them to or anything. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying no, that won't work that way. Um, but yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, it would, but no, all sane. Okay, so thanks, Casey. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna keep track. I'll keep like a little tab for everything too, for like PayPal, Cash App. Uh, because I don't, I'm not a creator that gets normally usually gets donations. I get here and there, I'll get like a surprise donation, like DB Bentley, and you know what I'm saying. But no, like some people like they get them constantly. I really don't. So I'll know usually when I get those, that's what they're for. And plus, you could even leave a note. But you know what I'm saying. I don't think I've gotten a PayPal. Just a few people like that I so appreciate, like DB Bentley. Oh, you're so sweet. And there's a couple people that, but like I said, or you can leave a note, but I'll just keep it in a tab. All right. Yeah. Thank you. I know. You're awesome. You're so generous. You are. I really appreciate it. It sticks out because, it is kind of like a rare thing. So when people do it, it definitely sticks out. It's like, wow, that's awesome. Because I know people work hard for their money. I know. It's very appreciative. I appreciated. Um, okay, so let's start. We're gonna go with Angie. We're gonna go with, I don't know. Wait, let me see. I'm supposed to pick up 366, 76. I guess it'd be Angie. It's just crazy because oh yeah, we're starting at a new day. That's right. So we're going to start July 6th. Okay. So Angie says, it's me again. I'm sure you think it's odd for me to want to write a complete stranger, but I don't care. I was just going to write you a letter instead, and I will still do that if you want. I'm drawn to you and I really want to be someone on your side. I'm a very spiritual person and can look at you and see all kinds of emotions. I want to know you. We don't have to talk about your case unless you want to. Whatever you want to talk about, I'll send you a picture so you can put a face to who you're talking to. I look forward to hearing back from you. Okay. Raquel. Oh my god, I might have to end up skipping some Raquel's because oh my, I like at first she was funny, but then it's getting. Let's see what she's gonna say today. Imagine like all the people out there, like people smoke cigarettes. People that don't, every person you see, none are clean inside. You've seen people before, right? You've seen how people look, right? On this planet, no one is clean. Ugly people that look creepy are not clean. They don't need to be clean. That's the planet. That's the planet this is. But the not ugly and normal people are not clean either. But they went through it like a what do you call it, like a gangster? I hate that word. I can't effing think of another word. Like there's something, but I can't think of it. And I'm not talking about me. Yadiria says, hi, my name's Yadiria. I know you probably think it's weird that someone you never met is messaging you. I know I would. I've seen your case online and figured you can probably use a pen pal to somewhat distract you from everything you're going through. I swear I'm not reaching out because I want to know about your crime. I honestly don't. I just want to get to know you. If you're not interested, I completely understand. Briar Rose says, I just came thinking of your I was just, gosh. I just came thinking of your sexy C word, fill in my P word. I don't even want to read this. Yeah, this one. You can read the first couple lines yourself and then, "Oh my god, you have me so distracted. You're so gorgeous." I'm not kidding. I came 7 times back to back in about 10 minutes thinking of you inside me. I'm sure you have a lot of girls saying stuff to you. LOL. I'm sorry, just had to get off that off my chest. When I look at you, it kind of make takes my breath away. In the court, when they zoom in on your face, all I could think of is kissing those lips and tasting you, mesmerized. And then Raquel, I don't care what I sent to you on here. Don't worry. It doesn't matter what I sent on here. Doesn't matter. I don't care at all. I wouldn't have to explain anything if they didn't do it to everyone. There's no such thing as I care. Huh? Camille, I miss messages like these from you. You called me, love. And you explained how you thought I was beautiful. Oh, you called me love and you explained how you thought I was beautiful. I just miss hearing your voice, that deep, seductive, sweet voice and your dirty words. I don't want anyone else coming to visit you and getting any part of you. In my mind, I just imagine us getting married and you and I have babies. Um, you getting your appeal and getting released and coming home to be a good husband and father. It's my dream, and I'd do anything to have you, babe. I love you. Please call me. Wait, I love you so much. Call me, baby. Camille, your wife. And then Raquel says, I should kill people so people on earth know I don't care. I'm not going to. It's a joke. Like, anyway, what I mean is, like, I seen people with pimples on their back, not me. I don't have that. They have them anywhere. If people have any bumps or anything, even just one, it's because not clean. Every type of bump that exists, it's from that every single thing about people is from that. There's not one thing that isn't. Mouths are not, isn't. Like, no thanks. Should have left everyone alone. Hey, Thomas, how are you? Nice to see ya. Jesse says, "Good morning, my love. I hope you slept well. I had another great night and you won't believe it. But I had a dream of you again. LOL. I seriously can't remember the last time I had 2 dreams in a row, but I love you and I'll talk to you soon for our coffee date." This is I missed whatever the title, A effing fiance. So he's talking to Christina and he says, I've literally been so effing busy the past few days alone and having constant visits and situations with docs and lawyers to be prepared for the 23rd. By the way, babe, straight up, I don't have a fiance. We chick out in the UK with our TikTok filing for the petition for me to not get the death penalty and saying I told her I have a fiance is all cap, not true. And then Wade says to Nicole, I'll call you today. What is a convenient time for you? And then Wade to Christina says, you really think I would have a fiance? Especially at a time like this? Yeah, Wade, we do because you called Jesse, you called Vivian, you called even at one point Allie, your fiance. So yeah, we do think you would. Anyway, especially at a time like this, knowing each and everything is going to blast viral. F. F nah, not me. That's cap. Rumor online right now. And sad thing is, I know I can't do a F a thing about what people say, but also don't give a F. And Amanda, and most of these Amandas, yeah, this is gonna be the Amanda that that we know, the picture and money donation, Amanda. I guess I should give you the 411. So I just got home a little while ago from bartending and I'm scrolling through social media and you have multiple women writing under posts about them speaking to you, talking about your phone calls, your messages, basically comparing conversations they've had with you. Maybe you already know or not. Wish I didn't scroll through the comments and see. A little upsetting because I do like you and wanted more of you and be there to help with anything you needed. If you want to talk, I guess you can write me back or call me, love. And then Wade back to Amanda says, I've heard the 411 from some of my peoples. The women on social claiming talking with me or saying they will visit in prison. And even that someone in the UK says, I told to her that I have a fiance. All types of everything being blasted out on social. I don't have a fiance, not even close. Thought you should at least know that. Can you talk right now, babe? And then she says, yeah, I can talk now. I'm wide awake. And then Wade to Callie says, send tons of pics of you. What's your number? Then Amanda says, I don't doubt that you do talk to these women. I can't tell you what or you should do because I'm not your girl, but it makes it tough to read those things because here I am questioning myself. And then Wade responds to Amanda and says, calling question mark. And then Amanda says, call me back. It only came through as voicemail from the jail. And then Yong says, good morning, Wade. I didn't hear from you since yesterday night after I sent you $1,500. Is everything all right? I'm worried about you now. Please take care of yourself and write to me as soon as you can. Yeah, of course you didn't because he got your money. He don't need you right now. Except, yeah, he probably will respond. Make sure he gets some more money from you. Wade to Christina. I see your comments on TikTok. You're not posting shit. Glad I found out. Ooh, busted. Oh, wait, is he calling her out or I'm confused here? Because I don't know if he's being like, like one of those things. Oh, you're not? Yeah, glad I found out because she's saying she isn't. Or is he saying, oh, you're not? I saw your comments, like you're not posting it. But the fact that he said, I seen your comments makes me think she is. Let's see. Erica says, Daddy, I love you. Erica seems like another loose wire. Just seems like allegedly, I mean, I don't know her, but like from her comments, she's always getting drunk. And then she's like seems very unstable. Jesse says, well, my mom just freaked the F out on me. And then Amanda says, can you call again or no? And then Wade to Jesse says, time to move now, LOL. And then Amanda says, 15-minute phone calls go way too quick. You have my mind racing, and I want this with you. Get rid of all your other women. If you don't, then say bye to me. Whoa, whoa. Ultimatum or what? Well, I mean, I don't, I wouldn't be able to be with somebody that has 15,000 other, you know? I do get it, but I mean, look who you're talking to. That's what you're going to get, you know? Jesse says, sorry, nothing came through. Call back. And then way to Amanda says, a lot of me, you have racing now. I called you back or tried, by the way. I want you too, Amanda. And then he says again to her, he says, us, so all the way then. Wait, he says to Amanda, us, so all the way then? Question mark. And then she says, wait, you called me back? I was waiting to see if you were calling me once it ended again, but I never got a call. I want me and you all the way. I don't want anyone else. And she says, I want to fall in love with you and have a feeling that will be soon. And I have a feeling that will be soon. And then Nicole, the next minute to Wade says, morning, I can talk now if it's in the next 10 minutes. If not, I'm about to hop on another horse, trying to get them legged up before it gets hot. Anytime after 1 p.m., which would be noon your time. Nikki. Stephanie says, yo, I have something so effed up to tell you, LOL. And then she actually gives him her phone number. So she probably wants him to call. Like, I have something to tell you. And then Way to Amanda says, I respect and do care for you. You can get it all from you. Wait, you can get it all from you, Amanda. I need your love. And then Nadia says, lame with a capital L. And then Amanda says, well, let's make a pinky promise, LOL, that we will respect to give each other all the love that we have. And wait, who is this from? Amanda. Okay, I give each other all the love we have and be by each other's side emotionally, take care of one another, and eventually we will get to the part of physically seeing each other. I will make that promise to come to you. I don't compete. I want you, Wade. And if I don't have all of you, then please don't give me a little of you. Thanks, Gaynor Turley. Thank you. Wow, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then Cassie, you said you did a PayPal. Thank you. It must have my notifications off. Oh, they think that was it. There it is. Stevie Bentley, yeah, you just did another one too. Thank you. And Casey, thank you. Both of you, thanks. Thank you so much. I got you guys are awesome. Um okay. I'll keep it up so I could see when it oh, I better charge it though. My phone's about to die. Hold on. I slept with my mom last night and Zeke, it was cute. She's got like a big king bed. I did that twice this week. I don't know why that oh, the reason I brought that up is I think that's where my phone's dead because I didn't have it charged. Okay, so where are we at? Jesse says, call me back, please. Nadia says, you never call when I want, only randomly. Oh, you never call when I want, only randomly. When you want, then you make me stomp my feet to get my way. And then she says, you're the first guy to not give me my way, and I don't like it, LOL. And then Wade to Jesse, redacted. I didn't redact that. I don't know what it is. Jesse says, oh my God, you're kidding me. Yay. See, dude, what the heck? What is it? It drives me nuts. Like, what's, oh my God, you're kidding me? Whatever he just said. Erica says, do I have to beg you to talk to me? Why did you call me if you just got to ignore my messages? I hate this shit. I effing love you, so stop doing this to me. Zainab says, if you want to see this face, then I suggest you tell me what I need to send or you're missing out. And Jesse, nothing's coming through. I'm about to lose it right now. Restarting my phone. Try again. This is all Jesse. Okay, now I'll wait to Caitlin says, what's your number? I like the one pic, but I want to see that ass because from the front, it looks to me like the back's got to be really nice. And then Wade to Jesse says, oh my God, later then. He's getting annoyed from Jesse. Jesse's getting annoyed because she's not getting the attention that she wants from him. Vivian, babe, can you please call me, please? I'm so scared. Help me. And then Jesse says, my effing account has money on it, but it's not effing accepting the calls. Try one more time. I'm so effing annoyed. Try again and hoping I fixed it. Baby, one more time. If it doesn't work, we will wait and try later. Tarny. I don't know who this Tarny is, but I would drink your bathwater. Alexandra says, hello, my beautiful babe. How are you? Did you sleep well? Did you receive my message with the details for the video visit? Thinking of you. Wish I could hug you right now. Kiss. Jesse says, baby. And Erica, to just stop torture myself trying to drag this out. And when I think it's pretty clear you want nothing to do with me anymore. This is effed up. I have your effing name on me. I effing love you. And I can't deal with being ignored by you. I guess I need to have it all or nothing. I can't do this half-ass shit with you. I feel like a effing loser laying here in my bed shedding tears over this shit. This isn't me. I'm an effing badass. Wait, who is this again? Why do I keep forgetting all this? Erica. It's always in the morning when I miss you the most. It sucks. But once I get up and dressed and I get out and see that every man, women, and child staring at me for one reason or another, I know my worth. Men think I'm a goddess, always staring with their mouths open. Women jealous as F or want to F and children look at me like I'm effing awesome with my face paint and eye jewels, probably wishing I was their mom. You know I'm so sexy. Men be giving me discounts when they ring me up. I don't even think it's on purpose. They probably get nervous as F in my presence and everything in their head gets scrambled. Oh well, works for me. I'm already feeling better just thinking about it. So you know what? If you don't want me anymore, fine. I'm too good to be crying over someone who don't give a F about me, honestly. I hope you have a nice day. You can call me whenever, but I won't be on here much anymore. Love you forever, daddy. When she says that, and then she says that, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. And then Wade to Vivian says, geopolitical tracking through platform messaging. And then Caitlin says, oh, hey, there you are. Send a couple pics. My number is, I'm working till 8 tonight, but off the next 2 days. Hit me up. Be easy. Jesse said, ugh, fine, LOL, but at least pick out my gym music for today. I'm heading there now. Wait, she's having him pick it out? Is that what's going on? Somebody by the name of English says, "Hey Wade, I could send you a pic so that would know who you are writing if you want me to." I woke up this morning and it was so hot outside, typical Louisiana weather, just like Florida, minus all the hurricanes. Even though we are getting a little bit of a hurricane going towards Texas next week, so that should be fun. I'm not really sure what to write about, so if you do want to pick and you want to become writing friends, let me know. We can get to know each other, and then I'm sure it'll be easier to write. I'm sure you have tons of mail coming in already, but I hope you're doing okay and be safe. English. I don't understand why people write question marks from English. Or wait, didn't somebody say that those are emojis or something? Who said that? Like in this, since you can't get the emojis, that it comes up as a question mark, maybe? Because sometimes the question marks don't make any sense where they're at. Nadia says, "Call me today. I'm going to Palm Beach tonight to visit my people out there. That's where I'm from. I want to talk to you before. I'm not working today." Then Amanda says, "So I was thinking, since you want to believe me that I want to be with you and that you can trust me, since you're into tattoos, I will literally put your name above my vagina right in front so you know it's only yours and no one else's. A little branding mark, a little branding. Mark me up so I'm only yours." Shoot, I was trying to skim through for like a title, but like I said, I haven't read these ahead of time. That would be a good one. Let me write some. Dang it. What the heck is wrong with these people? Hold on. Okay. Oh, don't do it, Amanda. Don't do it. Christine says, "Hey, babes, how's your morning? Hope you see this, Christine." Deanna says, "Hey, love. So listen, the crazy thing is, I was actually going to tattoo your name on my body, which I don't take lightly, until I found out you have a fiance. I don't know if that's true, but some redhead with short hair is claiming you are and telling the same thing to multiple different women." That's be Allie at the time, remember? Well, he's the reason I think it first came out is because he wrote it in those letters, dude. He wrote my fiance Allie. He wrote her whole name, wrote her like I think in three different letters to the judge, wrote that that's her fiance and was trying to get some kind of something because he said his lawyers weren't treating her right or whatever. And we're like questioning her, like, how you there has to be something wrong with you if you're with Wade or whatever. So Wade, that's the reason because you wrote it. That's the reason I thought it, at least. Anyway, so it's telling the same thing to multiple different women. Some other girl from Colorado posted on your TikTok about you calling her every day and that you wanted to tattoo her name on your face or some shit. Listen, I'm going to be your friend for a second and keep it real with you. If you truly are interested in someone, don't keep talking to a bunch of different females because you can't trust them all that they are talking to you. There's a lot of females posting screenshots on TikTok of y'all's combos. So just don't trust everyone. Um, I just want you to be happy. I was hoping I could be the one to make you happy while you're in there, but I was naive to the fact that you have plenty of others. I'm so down to be friends with you and keep in contact. I'd even still be opening to come visit you when you get transferred. I just wanted to be a good person in your life and not like the others that you're used to or like the ones that you're just going to use you. I wanted you for you, but like I said, we can still be cool and you can even call me if you want to. My point of telling you all this is just to be careful who you trust. You obviously don't have to listen to me or anything, but I'm genuinely just trying to look out for you, Deanna. And then Andrea says, "You're actually effing with me, right?" And Wade says, "I would never do that, Andrea." Tara, "I saw you all over TikTok, and there was some about your picture that spoke to me. I have no idea who you are or what you're about, but I couldn't stop thinking about you and your story. I tried to add myself to your visiting list in the hopes that we could do video chat, but the jail said you need to put me on there first in order for it to be approved. Let me tell you about my Let me tell you a little about me. My name's Tara. I'm 38. I live in Massachusetts and have my entire life, she's lived there her entire life. I'm 5 feet tall and covered in tattoos. I have a type, I've been told. I guess I fall for the broken or wounded souls. I try to think of myself as a healer. I'm in school for criminal justice, majoring in therapy and a minor in drug addiction. My hope is to reform the correction system to help inmates and to not punish them. My story is long and exhausting, but I'm always upbeat and looking at the positive side of things. My childhood came in run ins with the law, drugs, and alcohol. It's a redaction. I left all the craziness behind when I was around 17. I have 6 kids that are my world. I became a mom at 14 and never looked back. I'm obsessed with crime documentaries, and at this point, I think I've seen it all. I hate my job, lol, working at a call center, answering phones, but it pays good money. Prior, I was working security at a job corp corpse facility where I live. I loved working with the less fortunate kids who have had rough start to their life. I'm a huge advocate for people who can't advocate for themselves or have been wronged in their lifetime. I have a super bubbly personality and I like to talk shit when I'm around people or around the people I'm most comfortable with. There's so much more to me that I would love for you to get to know. I would love to get to know you for you and not the hearsay I see on social media. People might think you are a monster, and that could be true, but you weren't born that way. There's more to you than that. If I can help you in any way, I will. At this point, you will be getting flooded with mail and visits from all the girls who are drooling over you, but it won't last. I just want you to know that yes, you are attractive, and yes, the tattoos on your face pulled me in, but I won't walk away unless you want me to. I'm not a quitter and don't give up on someone just because they made some mistakes in their life. If you want to video chat so you can see that I'm not some weirdo, that would be cool. You can make the final decision if you want to get to know me more or open up to me. Just for clarification, I'm not right to you to get details about what you did. You have so much opportunity for appeals, and right now I'd rather not know that part. I want to get to know the real you, just to be friends, and for you to have someone to help you through your days. Um, I'm looking forward to hearing from you, Tara. That's weird. Why does this look light right here? Like where it goes above my watermark? Like it looks like this line. It's almost like it's this one doesn't have it. This one doesn't have it. This one doesn't have it. Just right here. Huh. I don't know. That's weird. I have to pay attention if any of the other. Huh. Nicole says, "Hey, when you call, if it goes to voicemail, try again right away. Sometimes my phone sends calls to voicemail if it thinks it's a spam call. I just got done putting horses up. I'm about to jump in the shower, soaking wet. If it's already 90 degrees out." Vivian says, "Maria's coming to me in the parking lot now. Will you call again?" Wait, this is when she was meeting. Wait, no, because he called her Feather. That's right. Maria, because they called Jesse Maria. Was she meeting them? Because remember she was gonna meet Vivian, but it was gonna be her sister, his sister or something named Feather, right? Or something. But I don't think that ever happened. So I don't know. Let's see. Jesse says, "Can you talk in like 15?" Wade says, "Yes." Andrea says, "That's your response? LOL. Have a lovely day, Wade. We'll talk soon." Jesse says, "Available whenever, love." Christina says, "You have me sitting here looking stupid as F with your name tattooed on me. I'm glad you're good, but 2 seconds to send an email isn't shit. I figured you have a fiance, someone already talking. And I stand by my word. I would never speak on your case or anything to do like that ever. But you and I, and what I thought we had after seeing you're talking to other females and have a fiance, yeah, I'm going to be saying something because you're on my God face and just ghosted me." Wait, she has a tattoo on her face of him? Well, oh my God, what is wrong with these people? Thank you. It was his brother's girlfriend, Feather. Thank you. That's what it was. What the heck? Anyway, you just ghosted me. 2 seconds is all it takes to communicate, but it took me saying something for you to even respond. SMFH. Jesse says, "So I'm going to move in with my sister in Fort Myers, most likely next week. LOL." Zainab says, I need you to effing call me soon. I need to effing talk to you. Don't ghost me. Well, that at least answers that. Remember? Like, I think it was like, oh, it was the rumor that she was probably moving in with her because she lives in Fort Myers, but she's saying it right here. She is moving in with her. So next week, wow. So that's what, July 6th. So, okay. So Tarny, so remember Tarny's with the bathwater lady. Oh, wait, didn't I just read that? Did she say it again? I would drink your bathwater. So she said it again for some reason. Um, Then Kelly says, Hello, Wade. My name's Kelly. I recently watched your court trial and I felt like I wanted to reach out. I've never done this before, so I hope you receive my message. I have also messaged you on PenMate. If you do receive my messages here and on there as well, I guess you'll have a few from me. Which app is better? Smart Communications, this one, or PenMate. I wanted to send some comforting words. On the days that you feel lost, without hope, without support, and without the strength to continue, remember that you have strangers praying for you. You've got strangers lifting you up in comforting thoughts and encouraging wishes. You've got people out there kneeling and praying and saying your name out loud. I pray you feel love. I pray you feel comfort. I pray you feel supported and noticed. I pray you become wrapped in strength and the courage to continue. I pray you feel immense hope in the possibility of miracles. You matter. You are loved. Hugs, Kelly. Then Wade to Vivian says, You are okay? Question mark. So he's like asking, Are you okay? She says, He wants to call me right back. He just wants to make a few calls. I'll let you know right away when you can call, babe. And Wade says, Okay, yes, just checking on you, baby, but let me know. Christina says, Don't worry, I deleted my comment. No one will ever know shit. It's not worth it. I wish you and whoever the F your fiance is the best. Oh, so that one wasn't like that was for Christina, right? So when he said, "Oh, I seen your comments you posted," so that was he was being like she is posting about her stuff, right? Vivian says, "I love you, thank you, babe. I told him we've been on the phone for 3 hours and what you've been doing with me," and he laughs and says, "Oh, he knows how that shit goes, huh?" Hmm. She says, "Call me, babe," and then this is Vivian, and Vivian says, "Babe." And then Wade to Jesse says, Sec, lunch here. And then Jesse says, No rush, I'll be here, love. Raquel. I sent a photo of Tate McRae to you. I don't know when you'll get the photo, but she is a singer, etc. Like she sings really good. In the recent photo of her, she has 3 pimples on her face. What the heck? She has 3 pimples on her figures the day of pimples. How crazy! She has 3 pimples on her face. She has also said in a recent video that she has to take Tums. Do you know what Tums are? She gets heartburn. Then she takes Tums to stop it. Do you know what heartburn is? No. What is it, Raquel? The only reason why Tate McRae has 3 pimples on her face for no reason is because her large is dirty. The entire system is mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. The large turns the food into waste in a toilet. The large gets dirty, then has to be cleaned with medical. It has to be medical, but they chose not to clean it for everyone. They chose not to clean it on purpose because it makes an entity merge with everyone. Oh my God, what is wrong with her? Hannah says, How are you? And Wade to Vivian says, Check the guy's location right now. Do it now since you're on the move and make sure it shows the same spot. And then Wade says, You're okay, right? See, this is probably mixing with his the phone calls. If we could have them lined up for what they're saying on the phone mixed with these phone calls or these messages, because obviously she's meeting somebody and they're a little nervous. He obviously probably doesn't. She doesn't know him. Maybe he's wanting her to check where he's at on the this person's at on the GPS. And then Vivian says, "You're still in the same place, babe. I got my milkshake and fries. Happy. I just imagine the milkshake is your cum. You make me so happy. I'll keep you posted, babe. Driving to the house now. Milkshake is your What is wrong with people? Jesse says, "Give me a second to restart my phone." And she says, "Try again now," and then waved to Vivian. "So good, baby. Glad to hear the fries and milkshake are making you and your stomach happy, lol. Slurp every bit of that creamy, thick milkshake up, and don't leave a effing drop at the bottom, or else. You make me so happy too, baby, and being in love with you has me knowing that this happiness is forever. You are the best thing ever to happen in my entire life. Be sure you call Dad's friend before getting on the road to the house or pulling in that he is around. So be sure you call Dad's friend." So her dad's friend or his dad's friend before getting on the road to the house or pulling in that he is around. Jesse says, "I'm about to effing lose it, lol, but really though, I'm sorry." Callie says, "I can do that. She gives her phone number and says, "When are you allowed to call? I just want to make sure I'm not working 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, or my boyfriend isn't around. Since it's the weekend, he's home." Ooh. Way to Amanda, "I'm so effing with this. Prove it and brand yourself for me in my name and love soon. I'm open for receiving such things from you, babe." Oh, he's asking in love soon. Like you said, I think I'm going to be in love with you soon. Maybe that's what he's asking. And then Vivian says, "He's already at the house. I'll be there in 5 minutes." And then Wade says to Vivian, "Okay, yes. And show to him everything then. Let me know, baby. I love you so much." Yong says, "Hi, Wade. I don't know if you have access to your email. I'm worried about you. I hope you got the $1,500 already. And I know this money is extremely important for you at the moment. Don't worry about the clothing. You don't need to give them to me if you don't want. Please take care of yourself. And my heart is with you. I love you, Wade." Well, he didn't even like thank him for the money. What the heck? Amanda says, "Okay, so I'll make an appointment near me. I'll see when I can get in. I was looking before. I like the lettering that is like goth lettering. I don't know if you're familiar with that. If not, I'll send you pictures of the lettering I like. Or if you have an idea. Love is happening between us. That's already starting." Zainab says, "I'm getting irritated and pissed off now." Jesse says, "Try to switch your setting on my phone to see if that's maybe what's causing this issue. Try one more time. If not, we'll try to connect later. It also might be my cell phone carrier, so may need to switch." Donna says, "Hi, I hope you're having whatever you would consider a good weekend. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I'm thinking of you, and I don't care what you've done or what you will do in the future." Wait, not only what you've done, but what you will do in the future? "I stand behind you 100%. We all deserve to have people who will support us in whatever way possible, no matter what the circumstances. Anyway, I've sent you some pics before so you can put a face to the name. I'm Shauna and I'm 35. I live in downtown Minneapolis. I come to Florida frequently, 3 to 5 times a year to vacation and get away. I'm only halfway joking when I tell you I'm going to be your future wife. I'm persistent when I see some or someone that I want. XO Shannon." Andrea says, character reference letter, Wade S. Wilson to the Honorable Judge. Wait, is this the, yeah. Thompson. Cold. Does cold exist? Cold does not exist. According to the laws of physics, what we consider cold is in reality the absence of heat. Everybody or object is susceptible to study when it has or transmits energy, and heat is what makes a body or matter have or transmit energy. Absolute zero is the total absence of heat. All matter becomes inert and incapable of reaction at that temperature. Cold does not exist. We have created this word to describe how we feel if we have no heat. Darkness. Does darkness exist? Darkness in reality, in the absence of light we can study, but not darkness. In fact, we can use Newton's prism to break white light into many colors and study the various wavelengths of each color. You cannot measure darkness. A simple ray of light can break into a world of darkness and illuminate it. How can you know how dark a certain space is? You measure the amount of light present. Isn't this correct? Darkness is a term used by man to describe what happens when there is no light present. Evil. So does evil exist? Evil does not exist, or at least it does not exist until unto itself. Evil is simply the absence of God or good. It's just like darkness and cold, a word that man has created to describe the absence of something. God did not create evil. Evil is not like faith or love that exists just as does love and light and heat. Evil is the result of what happens when man does not have God's love present in his heart. It's like the cold that comes when there is no heat or the darkness that comes when there is no light. You may be wondering why I took up a page and a half and 5 minutes of your time quoting Albert Einstein. To begin, my name is Andrea, and I am an acquaintance of Wade Wilson. I believe this quote is what describes Mr. Wilson. I do not consider Wade to be evil or a monster. I believe Wade in the moment was lacking the good or graciousness of God. No, I'm not here to justify his actions or condone any that took place in 2019 or thereafter. I am simply saying that people sway off the path of good and find themselves lost. The good thing is not everyone stays lost forever. I understand the serious lack of judgment exhibited and expressed by Mr. Wilson, but I have no doubts that if given life, Wade will have the ability to succeed in anything he does while serving his time. Wade is known for being friendly, charismatic, and dedicated to his friends and family. He has shown a steadfast and resolute demeanor in moving past his mistakes. No, he hasn't. Are you kidding me? It is my hope that you take note of my letter and of recommendation as I ask the court to reconsider the death penalty for Mr. Wilson and grant him life in place. Add literally anything or delete whatever you want before I complete the hard copy with my information and signature. So she's telling Wade that because it's what she's going to send the judge. Also, who does this get sent to? Does it get sent to your lawyer or hard copy, to you or straight to the court for the judge? Vivian says, it's getting out of hand. Someone else was here, babe, while I wasn't there. The front door was broken open. Everything was ransacked and the cameras were deactivated. The cable from the cameras were cut. There were two of them and they were masked. That's all I could see. There was no car to be seen either. Jens and Oliver, Jen's friend, are now really taking care of it. I took photos of everything. We're going somewhere else now where we're alone and I'll show them everything. I want to get out of here. I'll go to Maria's and they'll wait for the rest and go to the boat. But it can't be the guy who bought the car. We've been watching him the whole time. So there must be more than one. I can't do it anymore. What? See, we need that phone call to match up. What happened? What? Or is it just another excuse why she doesn't have money for him or something? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's probably just another lie why she can't give him money or can't give him something. I don't know. Because what I mean, what was I have no idea. Or why she can't get a house or can't go to Florida or can't do this or something. Anyway, Amanda says, I also have to work tonight. I go in at 7 tonight, babe. Probably won't be home until 4 a.m. Can you call me before I go in so we could talk for a few? If you can't get the phone before I go in, I'm able to message you. I'll keep my phone near me tonight. And Vivian says, babe. Jesse says to Wade, let me know what movie you're thinking about for tonight. If I don't have it, I want to download it. And I don't know what's going on, Wade. I'm sorry this shit is effing horrible. My mom's trying to effing preach to me now. I can't wait to leave, lol. Maybe you should listen to your mom if she's preaching about staying away from him. Zainab says, now I'm mad, actually pissed off. I'm asking you what I need to give you so I can see your face and to calm me. He hasn't responded to her. Geneva, baby, I just wanted to tell you I graduated nursing school today. Your future wife is a nurse. I can't wait to see you and kiss you and be in your arms. And Florida is a compact state, so I can move and work there. I hope you're proud of me. And then Wade to Vivian. I just got the tablet back and read your message. Are you okay? I'm calling you in a few minutes. I'll be there. Be there. The guy who bought the car is a part of this group. Like I said to you, I knew there would be more of them coming, baby. That's why I said do not go back. Are you okay? Calling in 3 minutes. What group? Does anybody know what the heck's going on? And then Wade to Jesse. Like on some actual religious type stuff? Now it's getting fun, lol. Then Wade to Zainab. You need to give me your address. What's on ID and your date of birth? Because she's saying about visiting. Okay. Jesse says, only partially religious, also about other shit. She's talking to the wrong person. Bahaha. Oh, her mom, his mom, or her mom. He's asking, what's your mom lecturing you about or getting on you about? Okay. First episode of Bridgerton was pretty great, by the way. LOL. Zainab says, you took your sweet ass time. Jesse says, finishing your movie, I'm assuming, and will call me in a bit. And Zainab says, it's my old address on my driver's license, but it will work. That's how I got this. And then my date of birth gives him that. And then Wade says, yes, babe. And yes, also, lol. While I finish the movie, you go ahead and go inside the house with your mom so she can put a Bible in your hand and you guys have a good old fashioned sermon. Jesse says, bah ha ha, I'd effing burn touching a Bible at this point or even entering a church. I expect you to call me as soon as you're done because I'm horny and we still need to finish from earlier. Don't make me pleasure myself, Mr. Wilson. And then Nicole says, hey Wade, so I'm supposed to set up some some type of prepaid account for you to be able to call me or something? Or can you just call me collect straight to my cell phone? Um, I feel you would have mentioned that in your last message if it was the case. If there's something you need me to do so you can call me, let me know. I've sent back a gazillion credits every time I message you. If you don't say anything, I'm going to assume there's nothing additional you need to do except pick up my phone when you call. Then Stephanie says, yo, I got your name on my arm. I swear to F, I sent a picture. Oh my God. What is wrong with these people? Stephanie. Amanda says, call me crazy, babe, but I have a tattoo appointment tomorrow at 8. Well, I'm getting this done. You better be on the phone with me. No, what is wrong? I want to like scream at them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, uh, Catherine says, I feel so genuinely bad for you. Like I care so much. Because I can tell you are a good guy. It was really good of you to protect your family in the hearings. I don't know why I want to get to know you so bad, but I do. I will definitely be waiting for you to write back or call me. I really hope you're doing okay. You don't deserve any of this. Yeah, he deserves every bit of it plus more. Tilda, hey, did you get my text message? I'm just curious if it went through all right. Let me know, Tilda. Jesse says, hurry your sexy ass up. I miss you. Nadia says, your princess wants her P word wet. Oh my God. Jesse says, don't feel like talking right now, my love? Question mark. Wade to Jesse says, not yet, baby, but soon. Yes, I love you. Vivian says, I can't hear you. Jesse says, ugh, fine, I love you. Erica, on a date tonight. Oh, of course, she's got to try to make them all jealous. Remember, Erica's the one that was saying, oh, when I go out, I got the women, men, children, jealous. Like, what did she say? The children, they wish that I was their mom. The men want to, like, everybody wants me, and blah, blah, blah. Let's see what she says this time. On a date tonight, it's someone I have known for a long time. Maybe you know him. He was in prison for 10 years. But anyway, I met up with him last weekend, but he was kind of creeping me out, being really stalker like, and was ready to fight someone over me. The guy Shannon liked. Um, he said my friend wasn't allowed at his house, which I was fine with. I didn't want him going anyway, but I grabbed his arm to pull him. Wait, he's saying, hold on. Yeah, okay, so I grabbed his arm to pull him away from staring this guy in his eyeballs from like 10 inches away. I could tell he works out. So me, Shannon, and her guy went to his house, and I got sick and puked and passed out. Wait, I thought didn't she just say that he wouldn't let her friend? Oh, so I got sick, puked, and passed out while Shannon effed. I'm the bomb ass wing girl, lol. And then the next day, when I wasn't drunk anymore, I had time to think about how sexy this shit my friend was doing actually was. Oh, I think she's saying Shannon and her guy went to her guy's house. So they didn't go to that guy's. Okay. Anyway, but all I could think about was you while I was sleeping at this guy's house, who we just met and in not in good ways. But I'm tipsy right now. Oh, and you know what else? He told me the sweetest thing. He said he wasn't even sure if it was me when he was creeping on me at the bar because my pictures do me no justice. That was so sweet, LOL. So yeah, my heart kind of is heavy over that right now. But he gives me you vibes. He got lots of tattoos, very tall, nice hair, not as handsome in the face, but he's hardworking and obsessed over me, so that's hot. Says he won't hook up with no ugly bitches, so it's hard for him to find anyone. Isn't that crazy? I say the same shit. Well, have a good night, sexiest. I still love you the most. Raquel says, I didn't scare you, like, stop, don't wait, I didn't scare you like, stop, don't respond. That's okay. Look how much you cost me. I need money. Don't. I would never try to scare you. If I did anything wrong to you, I'm sorry. Okay, inmate? I would never call you that. It's a joke. I would never call you that. It's a joke. Okay. Oh, thanks, Bo Ho Ho Bo. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Sarah. Oh, I'm gonna skip Sarah's because, like I said, I already read Sarah's. It just saves us time. I did a hers all individual, so if you guys want to read Sarah's, psh, go watch the video. Um, Andrea says, I don't understand. It's like you want to fight or see me upset all the time. I don't know how you go from talking and being fine with me to just nothing. You know how, Andrea? Because he's talking to hundreds of other girls or lots of other girls, so he doesn't have time. He's trying to keep up with all of them, but he don't have time for you sometimes. This isn't the first or second time this has happened. I'm not going to beg for your time, Wade. I'm not going to let this keep happening. So if this is how it is, then cool. I can walk away. I'm torn on how someone can string someone along with no intentions on truly being with that person because that's exactly what this is. We effing argue more than anything, and that's not okay. So I don't know. I think I just made up my own mind on it all. I have nothing left to say other than good luck with everything. I need no response from you, please. See if this time she really and like leaves it. Zainab says, did you add me on the visitation? Jesse says, why don't you want to talk to me? Because now it's 7 and he still hasn't called. They were supposed to have the date night, movie night, sex night. Wonder if let's see if they end up having anything. Um yeah, this is Wade Wife's here. Like I said, watch my video if you haven't seen it. I just read all of her messages. Raquel says, "Look at Tate McRae's skin. So how can any of my messages even be judged? Look at her skin. My messages is literally the same as her skin. Tate McRae makes millions of dollars, has millions of people go to her concert. She gets pimples. That's not normal. Other videos I see on her TikTok, she captioned one video, ignore the ginormous pimple. She had a different one that time. And then in another video, she had pimple patches on her skin. What is going on? I have that patch. What Raquel, are you like what is going on? I hope the photo of her sent through to you at least. I know why her skin is like that. Why she gets heartburn. And wait, I had heartburn last week when I ate those eggs. For the trial, the Karen Reed trial, etc. She wants to know why. and doesn't know why it happens, has no idea yet. Christine says, "Hello, my name is Christine. I did send you a letter. I'm not sure you received it yet. Talking like this is probably quicker. I was really interested in hearing about what you're accused of, but I have changed my mind. I'm honestly more interested in getting to know you aside from all that. I don't want to put anything in the media or anything like that. I'm looking to be your pen pal. I plan on sending you a few pictures of myself so you have an idea of who you're talking to. I hope you're interested in getting to know one another as well." Oh, I should Soul. I should tell her I'm live. Hold on. Uh, okay. I hope you're interested in getting to know you. Where are we at? Who is that again? Oh, Christine. Jesse says, so now it's 7:39 that night. Well, I have a headache. I'm feeling pretty down tonight, so I'm just gonna lay down. I love you. Have a good night. Wade says, I love you too, baby. Lay down if you don't feel good. It's been a long day. Mm. She says, well, I wanted to talk to you, but you don't want to call me, lol. So might as well lay down. Are you mad at me? I feel like you're avoiding calling me or just busy talking to someone else. Desiree says, I'm glad you want to talk. Call me anytime, and gives her phone number. Jesse says, Wade, will you call me? So wait, what time does she say that? So that's 8:11. And then she waits 50 minutes and says, will you call me? All right. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate no response. Erica says, about your sexiness. And then Amanda says, hi, my love. And Wade says back to Amanda, hey, baby, what's up? How's your night? Wade back to Vivian, I love you so much, baby. Amanda back to Wade. It's good. A little slow right now. So I figured I'd say hi and was thinking of you. Wade to Desiree. Called you 2 times now. Wow, so he's calling this random Desiree. Well, I guess he has talked to her a few times, but he's calling this Desiree and he won't even call Jesse. Called you 2 times now. It rings only once and that's it. Either phone's off maybe or your carrier doesn't allow collect calls. And so you need to turn that off so you can get mine. Mallory says, I didn't realize I could send photos, but I wanted to send one so you knew who was contacting you. I was browsing videos on TikTok about true crime, and a creator's video popped up who shared her experience recently contacting you for an interview, but you ended up politely declining. These social media creators will use someone in your position to go viral. Wait, her video received 428,000 views. That's a lot. Views obviously equal money. Your truth is your truth, and I'm glad you're very cautious, or you were cautious. Do you have access to a tablet? I hope you're staying strong, Mallory. I wonder who she's talking about, though. Bunny? No, I don't know. Because no, Bunny's the one that declined. Huh. Vivian says, me too, baby. This feels so new. Since I was a kid, I've always wondered what love feels like and if anyone will ever love me. You showed me, babe. Only you. Good night. Talk to you in the morning. Wonder if she thought about when she was younger, chewing on her own poop. Because I think it was her own. Yeah, it would have been her. Oh my God. Anyway, so sexy. I'm sure she dreamed about that as a kid and couldn't wait. Oh my God. Oh, way to Amanda. You're so sweet. And I'm glad that you did, baby. Thinking of you as well. I'm over here watching Fast and Furious 9, the newest one. Almost finished. Not as good as previous ones, but whatever. Talk in the morning. Desiree says, sorry, I had unknown callers silenced. Feel free to call me back. I turned it off. Jessie says, now it's 10:20, and she says, is this your way of ending things with me? Desiree says, can we actually talk tomorrow? I'm with my fam. And he says to Desiree, "Sure thing, we can link in tomorrow then." Amanda says, "Haven't watched. I need to get back into watching movies. Yes, can you please call me? I'll be home around 5 a.m. But I'll message you when I get in and let you know. I'm home safe. Wish we were watching that movie together, babe." And Desiree says, "Actually, call me now if you can." Oh my God. And then Desiree says, "When are you allowed to use the phone?" Raquel, "I really liked how you dealt with me. I have no more credits. Not get any more this month. Not get as in my get not get as in baby. I've been talking as a baby in my head for months before I knew you existed. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. My voice is perfect. It's so scary. Even when I talk like a baby to animals, it's so perfect. It's scary. I'm not a baby, as in a human baby. I don't like that. I'm not a baby. It didn't give me a word. I never disrespected you. I was so scared to disrespect you by talking to you. I'm here. God, I think this girl, I actually might be scared if I ran into her. Like, I don't like, I almost like, as the more I read, it's almost like I think this girl needs help. Like, I think there's something not right. Like, that's, it's kind of scary. I don't know. I can't figure it out unless if she's just messing with him. Desiree says, "Call me. I stepped away." Jesse, wow, he hasn't responded to Jesse. Jesse says, "Well, good night, I guess. Maybe we'll talk tomorrow. I'm sorry if I did something to upset you and make you not want to talk to me. I love you." And Desiree says, "I feel really bad, but I want to talk to you. I'm sorry that I had that setting on my phone. I hope tomorrow's better for you. Let's do it." Then Wade to Amanda. "Okay, love. And tomorrow we will pick a movie together to watch. I got a $13 movie section on the tablet with all new releases, and there are some good ones on it. Talk in the morning, sweet girl." Desiree says, "How does this work? I tried to accept your call, but it said I had to pay some dollar amount before we could connect. And I tried to pay it, but it won't let us connect." Um, yeah, right. Hey, Harley, Jeremy, Lotus Spider, Delaney, hey, Cicada, Cicely. It's always a pleasure. Anyway, so Nicole says, "What happened? I guess you decided not to call. Not sure why. I was looking forward to hearing your voice, though. I was at a restaurant a few years back, one of those hibachi places where they seat complete strangers around this large grill. They seated this lady next to me. She kept complimenting me, telling me how pretty I was, and I thought she was beautiful as well. I could tell she was much older than me, but still a beautiful woman. While we were talking, we figured out we both lived pretty close to each other. By the end of the dinner, we exchanged numbers, and she said she was looking for someone to take care of her cats while she was out of town for a few days. She knew I was in college and said she would be willing to pay a lot of money for anyone that would be willing to cat sit for her. She kept saying she was having a hard time finding someone to do it once they met the cats. I'm thinking to myself, why? They're effing cats. Dump some food and water in a dish and clean a little box. And jet, not a big deal. So naturally, I jumped at the chance. I was working two jobs at the time, but how could I pass on easy money like this? College is expensive. A few days later, I drove to her house. She answered the door, and the first thing I noticed was she had a large taser on her belt. Immediate red flag. I wasn't concerned because I had my piece on me under my shirt. I saw these really large Playboy pictorials all over her house. It was her. Turns out she was a pinup. Makes sense because, like I said, she was gorgeous. She asked me to sit down on her couch and she was going to call one of her cats down to meet me. All of a sudden, I hear a very large footsteps coming down the stairs. She then says, "Don't move. Just sit very still. Don't make any fast movements. He just wants to smell you and say hi." Before I could blink, I saw this huge mountain lion. I was thought that's what I was thinking was coming. This huge mountain lion from the bottom stairs to the back of the couch. Oh wait, I saw this huge mountain lion jump from the bottom of the stairs to the back of the couch, and I could feel its wet, cold nose on the back of my neck. It sniffed me. I could feel its breath on my neck. I was fearful and I could smell it. It started to become more aggressive with its sniffing on my head and neck. In that moment, I wondered if I would be able to pull my piece out and get a shot off. Did I have a chance at a winning the speed game with the cat? I decided to try. I won the game that day. Turns out the Playboy pinup had a lion, a black jaguar, a tiger in her backyard. Those were the cats she needed a pet sitter for. I didn't like the game. The lion wanted to play that day, and I wasn't willing to lose. So I did what I felt I needed to. Looking back, I will never forget how beautiful that animal was, how powerful it could be if it would chose to use its power. Sometimes it's better not to go inside the lion's den. I said, so wait, she's saying she shot him? I want to know more to this story. What? She shot him? What did the freaking lady say? What? That's probably why she had a taser. Or am I misunderstanding this? I sent you more pics. In one of them, I'm wearing a black tank top and you can see all my freckles. Growing up with my mom, I would tell them they were my angel kisses, that the angels kissed me before they sent me to her. Oh, growing up, my mom would tell me. Okay, sorry, I think I worded that wrong. That the angels kissed me before they sent me to her. I only have them on my shoulders and clavicle areas. I think they are beautiful as yours, as are yours. Um, I hope one day you decide to call me. Take care, Wade. Nikki. Is this the Nikki? No, I wonder if that's. I gotta look if that's the same one with the horses, right? Yeah, it is. Tina, yes. I want to know your guys's thoughts. Did you guys get that impression she killed him, right? Anyway, Amanda says, "Love that idea. I have a good night. Sweet dreams, handsome. I'll message you in the morning." Erica says, "To answer, call back." Natasha says, "Hey, I'm still here. I see they got you going through some bullshit." Well, I think it was too. But was she insinuating that she killed him? I mean, if even if she's lying or not, was her story supposed to be that she killed him, right? Natalie says, "You're so fine, it's crazy." Nicole says, "The lion, we'll call her Mountain Lion Lady." Mountain, wait, Lion Killer Lady. Mountain Lion Killer. So, can I say on like a G rated scale in a message, all the things I think doing to you, or is that a no no? Y'all get conjugal visits in Lee County? Asking for a friend, lol. Okay, I'm gonna stop before they kick my messages back. But just know I'm thinking about these things. Meow, Nikki. Oh, Erica says, "I love you." Vivian says, "Good morning, babe." So now we're at 3:58 in the morning. "Good morning, babe. He called at 5:30 a.m." So they're on different time zone. "He didn't want me to go. He said we'd meet later and talk in person. He didn't want to tell me anything on the phone. He just said it's all done and I shouldn't worry. I'll get ready now and then we'll meet up. I'll write to you again afterwards. I think about you all the time. I love you. I've already put the house on the internet. I'll be there as soon as I can. My goal is actually 3 to 4 days at the latest. It's just important to me that I have a buyer for the house, to the empty house, and so I'll order companies for that. So, or to empty the house. So I'll order companies for that so I don't have to be here in Germany anymore." Well, what? Okay, so she's still in Germany. So it must have been her dad then. I was thinking she was already in Florida. Still in Germany. Somebody broke into what house? I wondered. To buy, it was somebody she's selling the car to. Aaron says, "Hey, babe. I just want to let you know that I'm still thinking about you, and of course, still worried. Just wish you would reply, even if it's just to say F off. At least I know you're okay and get my messages. I don't know why you just stopped calling. Anyway, just wanted to let you know I'm thinking about you. Love, Aaron." Then Amanda says, "Hi, baby. Just wanted to let you know I'm home. I'll be up for a bit. Had a Red Bull like an hour ago. I'm literally wide awake. Missing you, miss hearing your voice. So it's 5:35 a.m. And Jesse at 5:39 a.m. He never responded back the whole night. Oof. She says, "Morning, I'm awake. So feel free to call when you wake up if you want to talk." Sarah, like I said, if you want to read these, go check out my video. You're just trying to remind myself. So what? Huh. Man, I forgot how crazy some of these are. What the heck? If you guys haven't seen that video, it's definitely interesting. Sarah and Wade's messages. Wow. Susie says, "Hello, how are you? Are you able to keep to with all the letters, emails, and calls?" Nicole says, "Hey, I have sent my picture so you know who's messaging you." Oh, she's just now sending it? Wow. Andrea says, "Oh, this is where I don't know if this is the one that I did read with the Sarah messages, but this is the one where she talks about some of the different people. So remember, this one is Sarah, the I-35 times 3. So Andrea's basically go, remember, wait, last of Andrea says, I'm done with you. Because that happens a lot though. She'll be like, okay, I'm done. And then she is not done. Anyway, well, a lot of them do that. Okay, so she says, "Yeah, this ain't for me. You literally have two chicks saying that this last Friday you'd call for 15, then it would hang up, but you'd call right back. And one specifically said, and this one's the Sarah says, "Oh, girl, you need to go into this well aware of that. But I'm 5 years older, so I know his games. But Friday when he wanted to get married, I was like, you are the sneaky link. Bro says that to Bro says that to everyone. Friday, question mark. Seriously? I effing day you were ignoring me, Wade." She didn't say it to me, but to someone else who said y'all are messaging and it was costing her $1 each time to send you pictures you wanted. Wonder if okay. Um Costed her. Oh, this is okay. So this gets confusing because she's talking about what Sarah is saying, but then also writing her own stuff. So she's like, "Effing the day you were ignoring me." So Andrew's like, "Yeah, the day you were ignoring me, you're freaking calling her." And then she didn't say it to me, but to someone else who said you're all messaging. It was costing her $1 each time to send you pictures you wanted. What sucks more is for a second, I believed everything you told me, and it makes me sick now. I effing did things over the phone I don't do with anyone else. Like, WTF, Wade? You're so manipulative, and I swear I was trying to catch the signs, but every time we talked, you sounded more and more sincere. I don't know why you couldn't just be honest and tell you to just be a friend. I hate that I ever messaged you. I hate it. You're not who I pegged you out to be. And that's my own stupidity. We have no other reason to communicate. I'm sorry you're going through what you are, but I hope all the company and visits from them other females help you get by these next 40 or so years. You broke my effing heart." And then she writes him again and says, "And I sent you the last of any credits I'll be buying. I mean, should help. One said you just have her send a message with COD. So I'm happy I could contribute to paying for you to have other women message. That's even better. These women who are saying this are real lookers. Good picks, Wade. Hitting some home runs with those models, eh? LMAO. Super worth losing someone over." And then Wade responds to her and says, "I was previously talking to those chicks. Yes, you are right. Want to know a big secret, Andrea? I stopped cold turkey. I really did. No effing wonder why they started posting because they got upset. They wouldn't be doing or saying it if I was still talking to them. But fine, I love you. Thank you for writing the character letter on my behalf. You can send it directly to my lawyer, Kevin Shirley, in Punta Grande, or directly to Judge Thompson." And then he says, "I hope it's only 20 years, not 40. And then Jesse says, pick my workout music. What's he? And then Wade to Jesse finally responds. He says, I would say listen to all the songs that are made by Marshmello, including one particular song called Project Dreams with Roddy Rick, but then rotate all of the Marshmallows songs. And then Wade to Amanda. Hi, my gorgeous girl. I'm up and went for a shower, but back now. Are you awake still? Jesse says, sounds good. I love it when you pick out my music. It makes me think of you more. Wade to Andrea. It's fair and good to know that I'm not who you pegged me out to be. Say less, Andrea. Then Jesse says, and the gym is dead because everyone is at church. Yay, I love you so much. Talk to you in a bit. And then I wonder if he ended up calling her because she sounds like, if not, if he hadn't called her in the morning, she would be asking more. I feel like she'd be like, well, why didn't you call? Why are you mad? Maybe, or maybe she's just happy he would just responded that one message, but he may have called. Okay, so Wade to Jesse says, effing good. You know I love to hear that place is empty. I like you said, that ass looks friendly, but it's not, lol. Damn right. Only wiggles from my eyes. Attention. It only wiggles from my eyes' attention. And to my C word's pleasure. I love you, baby. Lisa says, Wade, don't know if you will ever see this, but I felt compelled to write. No doubt I am not a typical person writing to you. I'm old enough to be your mother, technically grandmother at 65. Don't know if it will mean anything to you or not, but I want you to know I see the young man you were and are outside of all the tragedy that has happened. Certainly not saying the loss of life for the two ladies and their families is not catastrophic. It definitely is and is was very wrong. Still, I feel led to say to you, I feel you are more than what has happened. Life deals us all curves with pain, abuse, mental illness, and on top of all, drugs can alter our choices to be ones we never thought would be possible. I heard you say on a video you still had love and support from family, and that is good to know. So, again, I just felt led to say that I believe you have seen pain as well as caused pain, and certainly not where you ever thought you would be. And in spite of everything, as your family knows, there are good qualities about you. No matter what circumstances are at present, we can always know who we are and use our good qualities to change days ahead. Obviously, you have females letting you know that you're a handsome young man, but surely it doesn't hurt to know someone else sees more to you, more to who you are as a person. I will continue to follow your case and wish you the best. Hope you don't mind the communication. I always trust my instincts, and I felt the need to send this to you. Sincerely, Lisa. Well, I think you're wrong on this instinct. This time you got it wrong with him. Got it wrong with this one. Wade to Camille. What's up, Camille? Wade to Nicole. You can go full X-rated in a message. What's in your head? And Vivian says, it's done. I don't know how bad it was. They didn't want to say. There were 7 people on the boat, including the guy who bought my car. They went up on the boat with 16 people. D, I just asked if anyone was hurt, and Jen said yes. They probably left immediately with the boat. They waited for everyone to leave with the boat, and Jen is still tracking them. I still shouldn't go home again. We all went back together so I could clean up the mess there. I also took the horses directly to the neighbor and got the money for them. I asked Jens what I should do with the car now. He said that he was given the okay by the guy that I could keep the money in the car as a small compensation. But of course, he then had to say, but now it's no longer being sold on the internet. LOL. He's taking care of it now. I'll stay with Maria for the next few days. And one more thing, I will definitely come to you in 3 to 4 days. Jen said he's taking care of the house sale. I should just get out of here. So I'm going to rebook everything tonight, flights, hotel, etc. And then I'll get on the plane on Wednesday. Hope you're happy. Call me when you're awake. She's such a liar too. I feel like that's a lie. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but what is going on here? What? What is she saying? 16 people broke into her house for what? But then they gave her money in a car anyway? Well, what? And then they disconnected the cameras? What? She's trying to sell her house? What? I am confused. Wade says to Andrea, "We can be friends. That's going to be it. And only if you want to. Good job having me pegged out wrong. I'll go lay it down for about 20 years and then call it a day." And then Nicole says, "You should have called." Camille says, "Good morning. Not much. How are you, Wade?" Then Wade to Camille says, "Not much. I'm chilling. Had finished watching the Fast and Furious movie this morning. What are you doing over there, girl?" And then she says, "I'm just drinking my coffee in the living room. I like the Fast and the Furious movies. I don't think I've watched any of the new ones with Paul Walker though. Without Paul Walker though. That was super sad what happened to him. Was The Rock in the ninth one?" Then Amanda says, "Hi baby, just getting up now." It's at 9:19 a.m. Wade to Camille. "Yeah, that did suck. You're right. But now The Rock wasn't in the ninth, which is the last one. But it was straight still, though. They got the Bob Marley movie on there and some other new ones too, but I might check them out. But it's 13 a piece for new shit. LOL. I drank 2 cups of coffee already, so I'm ahead of you. Was thinking about you." And then Amanda says, "Are you able to call me, love? Baby, call me again. I don't know what just happened." Tanja. "Hi, Wade. I read that a lot of people write you. I'm delighted for you. I would like to say goodbye to you. I wish you all the best and best wishes from Germany, Tanja." And Wade says, "Yeah, okay, cool. All my guys are in Berlin. Tell them I said what's up, LOL." Vivian says, "I rebooked the flight. I'm leaving Munich on Wednesday at 9 a.m., arriving in North Carolina at 1:05 and flying on to Fort Myers from there at 4:44. So I'll be in Fort Myers at 3:64 p.m. on Wednesday." Chira says, "Hi, Wade. How's it going? I sent you some pics of today's trip. Hope you enjoy when you see them. How are you?" Camille says, "I'm always thinking of you, babe. I haven't seen the Bob Marley movie. I like reggae music, especially with Margarita in the pool. I'm a big movie person." Tanja says, "Like I know who your boys are, or like I know who your boys are." Wade says, "And my guy's over in Hamburg too, LOL. Yeah, you probably don't or do, but whatever. It was nice having you around, but I'm not much a tester. Better to talking on the phone. I'll probably text her." Erica says, "Daddy, I love you." Amanda says, "What the hell? Why did you cut it off? I didn't even hang up." Kelly says, Hey, you can. You not talk or what?" Probably it was probably supposed to be, "Hey, why can you not talk or what, Kelly?" Tanya says, "Okay, understand. All the best." Jesse says, "Whoo, done. LOL. About to fill up my water, then head back to my mom's." And Erica says, "Did you ignore me all day, but call when there's 5 minutes left on the phone? I love you." Amanda says, "Baby, what the F? Call me back. Rule number one, always call back quickly. LMAO. Irina says, "Dear Wade, my name is Irina. I'm 24 and I've been following your trial since it started. And I want to express how much it fascinated me. I was shocked to find out you got the death penalty. I'm so intrigued to know what it's like to be on death row. Do you feel like your perspective on life and your mental health has changed since then? So interested in getting to know you more as a person outside from all the chaos. If that is something you would like to engage, I really hope you're doing at least okay despite your circumstances. Thank you for accepting my request. I would to send a picture of what I look like just to put a face to the words. Hope you hear from you soon, Irina." Jesse says, "Call me in 10? Question mark. And he says, "Soon, baby, I'll call. Go ahead and take a shower. It's okay. Then after, I'll get you dirty again." And Jesse says, "All right, love, what are you up to?" Then Vivian says, say ickly dick." I don't, and "I love you too" means that. Okay. In German, "I already miss you and I'm looking forward to the 4 hours of pain." What? Andrea says, "You're something else. You know that? One literally wrote hours ago saying you told her to marry you Friday." You so what? You stopped cold turkey after Friday? Please don't think I'm a effing pawn. People don't lie to people because they don't want to hurt them. You didn't care about hurting me. You lied because the truth might provoke me to make choices that don't serve your needs. Read that again. I'm not second, third, or fourth best to anyone. I'm not here to compete in the Bachelor Prison Edition. Oh, I'm going to boost myself for a moment and say I'm better than that. I have a great education, a very high ranking financial career, and I am stable. I'm not going to compete with bartenders on in your local 7-Eleven clerk again. I'm better than that. I'll send your letter. I'll send your letter and that's it. Does sit too well with me with what I wrote, but I promised I'd do it. I also keep those I wait. And I also keep those, don't I? I have zero interest in being friends. It was nice to talk while we did, but you deserve one of those chicks who are easily manipulated. Trust me, they love to play sister wife for you if it meant 1 second of your attention and fake affection. Good luck, Mr. Wilson. I hope the 23rd goes in your favor. Man, I hope this is the end. I hope she doesn't go back to him because, come on, Raquel. Let's see what Raquel has to say. This is how this works for everyone. If you don't forgive someone else, God won't forgive you. That's why I can get away with typing weird shit and being weird. If you don't forgive me or other people don't forgive me, then God won't forgive them. You can forgive me later. I'm weird, but I'm not as weird as what else is out there. I can get away with being weird. God let me get away with being weird and everything because God knows I'm a real demon. Every single thing about me and what I send to anyone, I get away with all of it from God because God is like, what the F? God will never stop seeing me as a real demon because God created them to be a demon. Just because they made them not a demon doesn't mean they're not a demon. God. Andrea, and don't dare say you love me. It doesn't work that way. You might have been infatuated, but there was no love from you. I can feel when someone truly loves me, and what you did was not it. I stayed sincere. Please, Andrea, you were correct in your last message. Stay away from him. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't. You're right with everything in that last message was totally accurate. I hope she stays away. I hope she stays away. Camille says, I'm at work today. It's supposed to be my 3 day a week weekend, but I'm trying, or it's supposed to be my 3 day weekend, but I'm trying to work as much as possible. Keeps me busy and making money. All the guys are not happy I'm here, lol, because they know I'm going to sell a car before them. He, he, he. They were all like, oh no, they treat me like I'm a little sister around here. It's funny. Question, did you put me on your visit list or did you decide not to? I was just wondering if you wanted to still video. I want like a video visit or whatever. Andrew says, just let it go. And I shouldn't even give you the satisfaction of knowing, but I'm being a bitch, not because I want to or because I'm mad. I'm just hurt. That's all. But that's all but that's all I need to say. I don't want to go back and forth arguing. Bye. Susan, just laying here thinking about you. Wade to Vivian, and I'm looking forward to 4 hours of inflicting pain on you. But baby, I'm so okay that you're protected and safe and always mine. I miss you so much already. Take some pictures for me. I love you, Mrs. Wilson. Jesse, done in the shower. Just let me know if you aren't going to call me yet, please. I have some errands to run today, but you take priority, and I just want to be able to organize my day. I love you. Amanda says, "Baby, I'm effing crying, laughing at that effing scene from this to the end. Legit tears." Way to Amanda. LOL. Dude tells him, he says, "If you pull your dick out, I'll effing shoot it with my gun." And then Buddy says back, "You don't have bullets big enough, bitch." What movie is that? Vivian says, "Yes, baby. I'll take some pictures for you later. I love it when you say that. Mrs. Wilson sounds good. I'm so excited. In 3 days, my life will just be a whole different new one with you." Amanda says, one of the greatest things I have watched in a while, LMFAO. So effing funny. I have a tattoo appointment later. LOL. I can't even back out because I had to leave a deposit and I would lose my money. Gotta be a good boy because I don't want to be covering this up for any reason. God, don't do it. Don't do it. Josie says, I love you more and forever and ever. Let me know what movie you decide on. Erica says, pretty, hmm, pretty, but my loco, that loud got me moving in slow mo. I never chilled with my friend let night, and he's actually blocked me because he's so pissed. Oh, she said, I never chilled with my friend that night, and he actually blocked me because he's so pissed. Oh, well, I need daddy. So he said, yeah, but it's like it's so easy to see what these girls are doing. So she was only doing that to try to make him jealous so he would respond and give her some attention. She wasn't going to really go see him. Anyway, so Tiffany says, hey, Toots, I'll keep this short. I don't want to waste my time if you can't or don't respond. I know you don't get to read all your messages. Who knows if you had a chance to read my last one? I don't really plan on you writing back, as you know you have a million girls flocking to you. Some want to actually get with you. Some are crazy to think they have a chance. Most are nut jobs. You are like a social media god to them. Then you have the ones like me that just want to keep you in their hearts and get you through the hard times right now. I know 100% that I will never see you or meet you. Me, I'm just here to entertain you while you're down. I know the hard knocks, it gets lonely. Shit, maybe not for you right now. Not saying I'm a bad girl. I'm actually pretty sweet. But I do know how this jail prison thing works. I know you just need money on your books and people to talk to. I'm all for that. I got you. There's a lot of social media talk out there about you. X is coming after you. The shit is crazy out there. I don't care to talk about all that. I'm just interested in you. I might even be a delusional to think would respond. But if you want to get at your girl, hit me up. If not, cool. Tiffany. Brianna says, hey, what's up? Just checking on you. Haven't responded in a while. Are you still going to call me? And then Nicole says, the way I want to climb in your lap and get on top of you when I saw you in that black suit, FML. What is that? FML. If you had that suit on coming to the crib, it would be game over for you. I wouldn't let you leave. I would have sat you down and restrained you. You like to be in control, but I wouldn't let you. I'd make you watch me for a little until you went crazy, until you were begging for it. Then maybe I'd let you touch me. Maybe. And that's it until you call me. Real talk. That's whack as F. You telling me you're gonna call them. You're telling me you're gonna call, then don't. At least write back. Way to Vivian. Yes, that's right, love. It's our life now, together forever. All we know is one another. What are you doing now? And then Wade to Amanda. What time's the appointment? I'll be a good baby. So glad it's going down there. Remember she said she's gonna get it down. Oh my god. You'll have to send me a pic later too. Oh. Ashley says, hello, hi, guess you're wondering who I am. You don't I you don't know me, but you are viral in TikTok. Oh my god, are so hot. Wait, oh my god, you are so hot. Anyways, I think it's important not to judge. Wait, not to judge God. Gonna do that for us. Oh, I see. I think it's important not to judge. God gonna do that for us. Anyway, my name's Ashley. I'm from Kentucky. I am married. I am married. You're probably in a relationship. If you don't want me to write you, I want all you. Half say is what? Half say is leave me alone. So wait, she's saying she wants all, but yet she's married? Well, I don't know. I don't even know what this sentence doesn't make sense. If you don't want me to write you, all I want write you. I want all you. Half say is leave me alone. I want all. Um Want me to write you. I think this one says all you you have to say is leave me alone, but what is this? I want all. I don't know. I hope you're doing okay, staying busy. I've been trying to write for a minute. I did not want to be completely I did not want to be completely honest because I'm married. Anyway, can I send you pics on here? Can't wait to hear from you. I never tell anyone you don't have worry, please. I, write me. Why can't people write? Worry, please write me. Let me know if it's okay if I write you. Oh, if you don't want me to write you, I won't. Oh, yeah. That's what it says. I won't. All you have to do is say, leave me alone. Gosh, I wish these people would just like punctuation a little bit, please. Make it a little bit easier for me to read. Anyway, Vivian says, we sit in the garden and talk. And you, babe, how long does it take to buy a house in America? Do you have to fulfill certain requirements? Do you know? And Andrea, no, leave him alone. Just leave. He hasn't even responded yet, and she's still going on. Can you just tell me one thing, please? If it's the only thing you can, the 100% truth, even if it's not what I want to hear, did you mean any of it that you said to me? I just need to know before we end this, and I never talk to you again. You know he's going to say it did. He's lying. I mean, that you hit him right on that last message. Of course he's gonna say it did, but you know better. You know better. No, he doesn't know how to love. Amanda says, the appointment is at 8 tonight, my love. Don't get the tattoo, Amanda. Wade to Vivian, preparing to maybe watch one of these new movies on the tablet. I will pick and you tell you, I will pick and tell to you, baby, once I choose. But the only requirement needed to buy would simply be financial requirement. And so that's about it. You will be good and clear all the way around, baby. It will be easy for you. Anyway, but to fully buy and own a home, the process could take a little as a 1 month or maybe a couple. Could depend. And then Wade responded to Andrea says, I have meant what I've said to you. That is the truth. It's so hard and even very conflicted being in the situation that I am now. For some obvious reasons, some unknown to others but myself. You are such a good girl, and I didn't mean or want to continue to hurt you. Wade to Tiffany, here's what's up. I'm mostly waiting on your picture to come in so I can know what you look like before going right into getting to know you. Two, you said you can never see me, but obvious in prison there's contact visits. So, three, if you did want to send me some money to the books, I won't say no. Go to connectnetwork.com. Yes, yes, everyone on social, even past people are coming up for a dip in some fame, clout. Oh, he of course. So number one, he's got to make sure what she looks like. Okay. And number two, probably okay. Is she gonna send him money? Oh my god, I can't stand her. Andrea says, "Thank you, Wade. That's all I needed to know. Made me feel a little better. Have a good day." Yeah. Now you're gonna keep talking to him. This is ridiculous. It's making me mad. Look, so I am almost at 100 pages in 2 hours. Isn't that crazy? I can only get through of the in 2019, I could get through like 50 pages or 40 pages in 2 hours, like half the amount. It's so weird. Anyway, Vivian says, okay, babe, I actually like watching horror movies the most. I know everyone. Yes, we need to talk about this again tonight. We would have 90 days to get married, so 3 months. After 90 days, the visa expires, and I would have to leave the US again. And I think I can't buy a house until I have a residence permit, but I'll find out more about that. Until then, I can stay in the hotel. That's not such a problem. Then Wade to Vivian, we're going to get married before 90 days. We should be able to do that with no problem prior to the end of the visa expiration date. We got this, babe. And about needing a permit for house purchase, that is different for states in America. But here in Florida, I don't think you do. So, Ben, without the permit, then you should still be able to purchase. I love you, baby. Tiffany says, "Shit, I don't do pics, but there's a couple. Again, not trying to get with you, just trying to say hey and maybe help you get through your day. Friends, money really isn't a thing, but I'm not going to waste my time if you don't want to talk." Oh, he wants to talk. Money ain't a thing for you. Oh, he's going to talk. He wants that money. Camille says, "Do you miss talking to me, baby? I miss you. I hope you're having a good day. Love you, honey." Jamie says, "Hey, I put money on the Connect network so you can call. I tried to put money on your books, but it wouldn't let me." Christine says, "I would like to be added to your visitation list and take a trip to see you in prison. I've signed a petition to hopefully save you from the death penalty. And if writing a letter to judge will be beneficial to you, I can do that as well. I'm very persistent. I hope you're getting my messages." Let me make sure where I stop redacting first, though. So we're on page 450. 450. Look at that. Looks like I have like a big birthmark or something here, huh? Oh shoot, I missed that. Hold on a second. Oh, that's perfect. I got that at the perfect time too. Okay. You don't have, I know I'm not making sense, but hold on. Hold on a second. Which one did I just end at, guys? What what one did I just end at? Hold on. Okay, so I read Camille's, which said, "Do you miss talk?" Okay, so Jamie was the last one. Okay, let me write this. Well, I just want to write it somewhere while I'm looking in case of. Okay, hold on. Let me see how far I got. Okay, I'll read a few more. All right. Put money on your books, but it wouldn't let me. So that's Jamie, and then we got Christine. Did I read this one? Yeah. She's talking about writing a letter to the judge. That's right. That's the last one I read. About her signing a petition and writing. That's what I forgot. Oh, Christine. Are you guys gonna come back for my mugshot one though? Please? Please. It's really fun. It's a fun time. I'll try to do the kind of crazy ones today. But even the celebrity ones are still it's still fun. But that's why I can't go on too much longer because I got to get the rest of that ready for that live. And then tomorrow is the trial in the morning, which kind of sucks. It's just going to be half a day. I was so ready Friday for like a full day. So ready. Hold on one second. Let me save. Make sure this is saved. So yeah, I was so ready. It looks like a like a spot. Sometimes you get. Wait, why didn't that give me an option? Oh well. Okay. All right, we'll read a few more pages. So Vivian says, "Okay, babe, I can't wait to be your wife. Call me later. I'm going to the bathtub now. I love you so much." Then he says, "Baby, really strange. Someone just tried to add me from Hamburg under a fake name called Beauty. Forgot. Beauty forgot? Or maybe saying Beauty and he forgets the last name. I don't know." And he says, "Is that weird?" And she says, Hamburg is huge, babe. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Nobody knew about you there except Jens. He knows your name, etc. Not. That would just be another one of the thousand or 10,000 women who want to write you. I hope you deleted it. I don't have any more money on here to write, and he doesn't accept the credit card again. Please call at 4. I love you. Let me make this. Okay. And then Wade to Jamie, I could call you soon, but yeah, the money on my book sometimes acts up. Can you just send it to me direct to my Cash App? It is Wade Stephen Wilson. And then he says to Tiffany, even if you don't want to get with me, the pics are for me to know who I'm talking to. Obviously, LOL. Money's whatever. I get it. Here's my Cash App if you ever wanna. Yeah, of course. Oh, okay. I like talking more on the phone. And then she says, for sure, for sure, for sure. I hate texting. Here, wait up. Let me out more money on this thing. Will probably like let me load more money on this thing. I wasn't putting too much until I knew we were gonna hit me, till I knew you were gonna hit me up. I gave you my number, you got it. Man, I'm a mess right now. My bad if I sound a little hood. I'm tired as F. Was on the boat all night. Boat. And then Jamie says, I can. It's only $6, but if I went through the app, it would have only given you 3. At least you'll get the whole 6 through Cash App. Because apparently the jail also needs my money. Nice of you to finally write back, by the way. LOL. Andrew, leave it. Says, I don't want to keep writing and confuse the situation between us, but this will be the last, I promise. I'm sorry I said hurtful things. That's not me. I don't think any less, and it was unfair to say you weren't who I pegged you to be. That was mean on my part. You don't deserve for anyone to talk down on you, not just me. I was not hurt. I was hurt not so much that you're talking to other women, but that you told some that you love them and to marry you. That was the hardest thing to see, and my heart literally dropped. That was one thing I was sure you were only telling me. You made me feel incredibly special every time you said I love you or brought up marriage. Marriage because you knew my view on it prior to us being more than friends. I don't hate you. I never could. I sincerely hope the 23rd goes well. If you're ever feeling low and want to talk, you know how to reach me. Whether it be in a month or a year, I love you, Mr. Wilson. And again, I'm sorry about this. It's not an easy thing to do. I never wanted to walk away from you. Heidi says, I'm not sure why you stopped talking to me, but everyone online is saying you have a fiance. And I'm not sure if that's why you stopped replying or calling, but I never post anything or cause any issues for you and whatever else you have going on. I just really wanted to at least be one of you, the women you talk to. I get I can't be the only one, but if you just aren't interested anymore, I'll respect that. Just tell me, and I won't reach out anymore. Wish you nothing but the best in court, and I miss you. Bye, Wade. Jesse. Wait, what time? Okay. Just got back, baby. Call whenever. Someone is trying to add our account on a Cash App. A Jamie. Is this someone you are getting money out of? Is this someone you're getting money out of? Oh my God. Instead of like, is this someone helping us out? Like, could be worded way, but you just see what their mentality is. Like, oh, this is who you get money out of. Oh, I thought you decided to stop doing that, so wanted to check and see if it was just someone random. He says, I do want to talk to you, Heidi. That's to Heidi. Jamie says, okay, I sent it. So I have 6 something on the calling and everything else is broke till my best friend puts money on here for me. He's barely responding to Jesse though. Wade to Heidi, you are a real one, baby. I'll call you soon. And Tiffany says, so how do I know this is you and it's not going to some random in jail? Like, can I get a pic? I mean, you seem chill. However, what can you do up in jail? To talk to you, what do I gotta do? Elena says, hi, are you okay? Jamie says, also, when you call, you don't have to worry that I'm going to ask questions about the case and stuff. I just want to chat. What did or didn't happen in 2019 doesn't faze me. It's none of my business. Jesse says, call me before your phone shuts off. And then Wade says, duh, lol, I love you, hot fry. And Jesse says, baha, I love you, Reese's. Oh my god. I'm gonna go to 460, guys, and then I'm gonna call it a night or call it a video because I want to do the mugshot video after this. Catherine says, "I want to get a matching tat with you. I am so tempted to take one of your face tattoos and get it on my arm. I love one of them a lot, but I can't get it with my job. I literally am obsessed with all your tattoos." Then Wade to Jesse says, "Hey, watch it. LOL. I love you." Because she called him Reese, so it must be some inside joke. Jesse says, "Call me. I love you more." Tiffany says, "Call me back. I'm trying to add money." So he tried to call her. "You hung up, effer." And and then Wade says, "What can you do?" "Well, I called you or tried to, and so there's your verification and knowing it's real me. It's the real me. That's my voice. What can you do is figure it out on your end with the phone time. You also, since money's no problem, send me some to my Cash App." Oh my God, of course. "I have some things to handle now, but we'll be back later on." So he gives her his Cash App. Wonder if he still has that. He shouldn't be allowed, right? Because he's not allowed. What's that? Then Wade to Tiffany. Oh, so that was to her, and then he writes her again and says, "Didn't hang up. Phone hung up on me. I'll be back though." And she says, "Cool. Talk to later." And then Nicole says, "Those khaki pants though. Calm down, Daddy." I was like, what? Hold up, hold up. Let me pause this ish and run it back because what in the f are going on front? What in the fu going on front and center? The way you lean back in that chair, stop it, meow. Jesse says, "I hate this so much, LOL." Andrea says, "And just an FYI, so you know, that chick who said you asked her to marry you Friday is trying to post y'all's chat online today, but it got flagged for personal information or something. But she did post a pic that it was flagged. And you could see some of it. I don't care, but just so you know, those other chicks can probably see it too." Then Amanda says, "My love, I'm driving around doing a bunch of errands and I'm listening to some of my old school music. I had this song on repeat. It just had me thinking of you. Street Love by Lloyd. One of the lines is like, 'Baby, your heart is safe with me. Let me show you what love's supposed to be.' Oh, your heart's not safe with him." Christina says, "I'm so hating this stupid long weekend. All I want to do is talk to you and hear your sexy voice." All right, I got to end it right here, guys. Let me write this down. Page 461. Two hours though. Or I was 2 hours and 5 minutes. That's like a perfect end time of reading because I mean it does. Reading is just like 2 hours is a good time to just keep it at because it gets to be too much anymore. But I could get 100 pages of these in 2 hours. Now, those 2019 ones, though, dang it, I don't know why they take a lot longer. Okay. Well, stop back a little bit. It's probably not going to be for like an hour because I have to get some more ready for the favorites. Maybe I'll do a combination. The only reason I was doing them separate is because the title, you could just do celebrity but maybe, should I do a combination, maybe celebrity mixed with the crazy ones or all crazy? What do you think? So if I do all crazy, it might take me longer to get it ready, like an hour. Well, either way, it might be taking me about an hour. I don't know, but look for it. Should be about an hour, hour and a half at the tops. I'll be all live again. So don't miss it. Come back. All you guys, just come back in an hour or so to the other live. Just because it's not Wade, there'll be a lot of Wade wannabes with the tattoos on the face. So just come back. It'll be fun. It's kind of fun, like just looking at mugshots and reading what they did. And then tomorrow, this week, Karen Reed trial, guys, all week. Come watch. Come on. Come on. And if you want to help, donate for the weight files. You won't be disappointed. So, Cash App, PayPal, do it up, Vern. All right. Yeah, I might. I might. All right. Bye, everybody. See you tonight. See you in a little bit. Bye.